Our nature corner this morning is about apples. Almost everyone enjoys eating a good apple. There are thousands of kinds of apples with different flavors, colors, and sizes, and you have probably heard of some of the most common ones. The Granny Smith apples are rather tart and especially good for when making apple pie. Red Delicious apples are not tart at all and have dark red skins. Golden Delicious apples are especially sweet and juicy. We make our apple juice and apple sauce from these apples. McIntosh and Jonathan apples are a softer apple with a little bit of tartness to them, but they are still very good and have a wonderful flavor. What kind of apple is your favorite? I think I like the Honeycrisp the most. Different people may prefer different kinds of apples, but there is one kind of apple that nobody likes to eat. Can you guess what kind that is? A rotten apple. Have you ever seen a rotten apple? It looks terrible. The skin may turn brown, and there might be spots of mold growing on it. And if the apple is rotten enough, it becomes quite soft and hard to pick up. How could such a beautiful, sweet apple turn into something so ugly and terrible? Maybe a worm got inside, or maybe the apple was kept in a place that wasn't cool enough. Whatever the reason, something that was very good turned into something very bad. Did you know that the same thing can happen to people too? Joash started out as a very good king, a boy king. He listened to his uncle Jehoiada and chose to obey the Ten Commandments. He also raised a lot of money to repair the temple of God. But later, after Uncle Jehoiada died, Joash chose to listen to the advice of people who didn't love God. Eventually, God sent Zechariah, the son of Jehoiada, to Joash with a message of warning. Joash didn't like God's message, so he had Zechariah killed. How terrible! Just like a beautiful sweet apple that becomes completely rotten, the boy king who started out so well, loving and serving God, eventually became wicked and killed God's prophet. Let's choose today that we will always listen to God's messages and obey Him.